today's video, I'm going to go through the process of emptying out my bedroom, cleaning the baseboards, vacuuming the carpet, shampooing the carpet, painting my bed frame that I built years ago, which is currently just raw wood. I'm going to paint the whole thing satin black, so stick around. Forgive me if some of the camera quality is not the best when I'm actually in the midst of doing something. Sometimes I like to use the forward-facing camera, and the quality is not as good as the rear-facing camera. So just bear with me. Hope you enjoy. Alright, YouTube, I'm back. The idea today is going to be removal of all furniture in my bedroom, followed by a thorough vacuuming and shampooing of all the carpets, scrubbing of the baseboards, and then that'll be that. So I'll keep you posted, stick with me. Every step of the way I'll stop and address the camera and give you a project update. That's Luca and Mini Puff. Got all the furniture out of here, save the bed frame, which we're gonna pull the mattress off of, slide tarps under the bed frame there. We're gonna repaint the whole bed frame. So next step, we gotta run to the Home Depot. Gotta get some more flat black paint for the bed frame, probably a few roller pads. Also gotta get more carpet shampoo solution. So when we get back from the store, I'll give you another update, and then we're gonna get busy on the carpets. Alright everybody, so we've been making progress. We've been going around and taking a plastic bristle brush to the baseboards themselves with a little Fabuloso. Any spots that are particularly nasty, we use the carpet and rug OxyClean to spot treat them before we shampoo. Other than that, we're chugging right along. We're going to go to the store, get into a Red Bull, maybe a Monster for me. And then we're going to come back. If I can show you here, we've moved the bed from where it originally was so that we can now vacuum. Don't worry about that spot. That's a little wood stain. That's my bed. We can now vacuum and shampoo this half. Then we'll move the bed frame back and vacuum and shampoo that half. We're certainly coming along. We appreciate you watching this far. Again, if you made it this far, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Neither one costs you a thing. It means the world to me. It means more to me than it does to some big YouTuber who's got all the proper editing and the proper lighting and a big following already. Alright, the time has come. We've made as much progress as humanly possible with the baseboards, the vacuuming, cleaned some spots on the walls that maybe weren't the cleanest. We just went to the store, got some caffeine, but prior to that, I filled a Zep spray bottle, which I don't have handy, with a diluted solution of the carpet shampooer and pre-treated all this carpet. So for about 8 to 12 minutes, it's been soaking and pre-treating the carpet with the shampooer. So we're gonna start shampooing. I'll try and get some dope footage of that. Another quick thing that I think is worth mentioning is that while not a necessity, having any kind of fan, having the means to move some air over a freshly shampooed carpet, it does make a big difference. Like I said, it's not a necessity. People shampoo carpets and air dry them all the time, but if you're trying to use this room again within 36 hours, you really want a fan, and it don't take a lot of fan to make a big difference on the dry time of this. Okay, so we got that whole half. Moved everything off, did all the baseboards with some Fabuloso. We vacuumed the whole thing, we pre-treated it, went to 7-Eleven, we come back, we shampooed, and then we let the fan sit there and work on it just
not to completely dry it, totally crispy dry, but just so it's not wet. You know, damp, you're okay to move stuff back. Wet, maybe not so much. So now I got the bed frame moved back here. I'm going to begin masking it and lifting it a quarter at a time, putting some masking material under it, and I'm going to begin painting it. We've also vacuumed this whole area and pre-treated it with the spray bottle, so we're just letting the shampoo soak in. We're going to shampoo this side next. And then really, we'll be out of the woods. We'll be over the hump. This project will be mostly done. All right. We are here. We got our water-based paint mixed up, poured into the cut bucket, and we're off. This is technically a paint and primer in one, but if you've done any painting, you know there's no such thing. It's a slightly thicker paint, more blocking agents. It's not a paint and primer. But yeah, we're just gonna apply it with a roller. Don't know if I mentioned this before, but I got the sponge roller, because I just think with paints, especially water-based, they leave a little better finish than with a fibrous nap roller, so we're off. This should turn out pretty dope. Stay tuned to the end. You'll see this whole bed frame, obviously except for the hidden part, but you'll see the whole exterior bed frame in satin black. Alright, so we are now completely done with all the baseboards, all the vacuuming, all the pre-treating, all the shampooing. I'm gonna put you on selfie stick, walk you around the room. I got the rough rolling coat done on the bed frame from raw wood to gloss black. I think it looks pretty thick personally. It's gonna match the nightstands we recently got. We wanted them to match, and the nightstands have quite a bit more intricate woodwork. It would have been a disaster to try and sand it down and repaint them. This thing's all raw lumber, easy enough with the 4-inch roller. So like I said, I'm gonna take you up close. You can see what's been done on it, what still needs done. Obviously the shampooing of the carpets, I mean, it's night and day. Alright, as promised, here's the walk around. Didn't do the internal mattress support just because it doesn't really need it. And the construction of this thing, it's tough. I built this thing like 3-4 years ago before I really had much experience, but you know, I was able to stain pretty much everything I can get with the roller. I'm going to carefully take a brush to almost all the nooks and crannies. Maybe the screw holes, but maybe not the screw holes, to be honest with you. They don't look all that bad. But, yeah. I think it turned out good. Again, this is just Glidden's second cheapest interior paint. It's their paint and primer combo. Direct to surface Glidden stuff. It's water based, so if you mess up and you get to it while the mess up is still liquid, dish soap and water will take it right out. I had quite a good sized spill right there. I mean, you would never know. I honestly can't even really remember where it was. Again, I gotta come through and cut a lot of it in with a brush. But I'm pretty proud of how it turned out. I think it'll look a lot better matching the nightstands, and it'll just have more of a finished look. I mean, it used to just be absolutely raw wood, so it's a much better look. And like I said, tremendous progress was made on the floor. I mean, all the baseboards have been scrubbed and wiped. All the floors have been thoroughly vacuumed, pre-treated, shampooed, and dried again. But I appreciate y'all staying this far. If you think it turned out cool, which, let's be honest, it turned out cool. But if you agree it turned out cool, like my video, sub to the channel. Alright, I'll be honest, by the time I got up, I was in a big hurry to get that cut in, so I took a brush, the can of paint, I cut in the rest of the bed frame, and I just threw the video together and I edited it and I uploaded it. So you'll have to forgive me if there's no final after shot. But the shots I showed you last night show the gist of it. I mean, the whole bed frame's flat black. So with that said, again, I really appreciate you watching my second video ever. It's not the best, but it's better than this one, which was my first video ever. So if you want to see what a video with even lower production quality than this one looks like, that would be this one. If you want to help me out and join in and get notified when I post future videos, subscribe. That's this one. Either way, I appreciate your time, and you know, join me for the next one.